Hello world of gamers, this is take 1000. I'm full of cold today and I've had to keep stopping the video. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get through it. This is my PSP collection as it is today. Recently I re-uploaded a video from about 2017 showing my PSP collection as it was back then. It has changed drastically in the time since. It is now mainly Atlus games, and as I've said in other videos, that is my primary focus when it comes to collecting. I've got 23 games to go through, so not as many as my DS 3DS collection. I'm just going to try and rattle them off so that I can get this video out and uploaded for you to watch. Starting off with a heavy hitter, Shin Megami Tensei Persona 2 Innocent Sin. The big box has art cards, a soundtrack and an A3 poster in it. I may make a separate video pulling out all of my big boxes and emptying the content. Monster Kingdom Devil Summoner. The little I know about this game is that it reminds me of Pokemon. Tends to be quite an expensive game. Killzone Liberation is not an FPS, it is a top-down isometric style of game. I do want to finish that at some point. Riviera, The Promised Land. This is a European cover. 505 games on the front. Atlus on the back. I would like the North American version as well. I do recommend picking up the North American versions wherever possible so that you can get Atlus on the front cover. Kenka Bancho Badass Rumble. The little that I know about this game, it seems to be similar to the River City Ransom series, but in 3D. Hammer and Hero, another game that tends to be quite pricey, the same as the Kenko Bancho game as well. The prices of both of those games did come down after the pandemic. This one, I've played a little bit of it. It is quite a difficult side-scrolling beat-em-up style of game. Created by Irene, who also did R-Type. Little Big Brother, Little Big Planet. A unique style of game that I would like to finish at some point as well. Shin Megami Tensei Persona. I've already pulled this one out and made videos on it. So that's all I'll say for now. Crimson Gem Saga. I am currently playing this game. It is an RPG similar to Luna, at least in the art style and some of the battle elements of the game. It is also a sequel to another PSP game that I can't remember the name of. They are Korean games. Still Sealed, Class of Heroes, a dungeon crawler RPG. I don't intend to open this one up. There's other ways I can play it. R-Type Command. R-Type as a tactical based game instead of a shooter. A straight shooter, that is. Used to have a very low price, went up ridiculously during the pandemic, and then thankfully came back down. Hexy's Force, one of the most expensive RPG games on the PlayStation Portable. You can sometimes find it at a lower price these days because there's more copies out there now, but it is still going to cost you about £100 at least. It used to be a lot more, sometimes still is. P3P, Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3, already made videos about it. Star Ocean, First Departure. I have had both of the games that were released, remastered for the PlayStation Portable, sold both of them, brought this back into the collection. I would like to get the second one again and eventually play both games. Nights in the Nightmare somehow manages to bring bullet hell shooting into it. It was also released on the DS. I don't have that yet, but will put it in the collection at some point. So it's an RPG with some bullet hell action in it as well. Yggdra Union, We'll Never Fight Alone. One of these games was also released on the Game Boy Advance. I think Riviera was also released on the Game Boy Advance as well. This one has some card battling elements added into this RPG. There were a few unique style of RPG games released by Atlus and other developers in partnership with Atlus on the PSP. Gungnir, which brings in elements of Norse mythology. It is another tactical RPG. I've got all the way to the end of this one and I highly recommend playing it. It tends to be at a much lower price than a lot of the other games that I've showed so far. It has a very good story. It is an isometric style of view for this tactical RPG, and the battle mechanics in this game are quite unique. Lemons, which was bought for my fiance. She likes Lemons games and likes to play them at Christmas. Princess Crown, Japanese exclusive, vanilla way, side-scrolling beat-em-up style of game. If you want to play this in English, you can get a translation that you can emulate. It is the Sega Saturn version, or you can just use a Google Translator type app to go through the game. Ooh. SSX on Tour, another game bought for my fiance because she likes the SSX games and likes to play them at Christmas. The only movie that I own for my PSP so far, the Simpsons movie. This one I'm going to have to look at for a moment to pronounce. Tokyo Mono Harashi, another Japanese exclusive game. That one is more of a visual novel style of game. And then the last game for this collection, as it is so far, Resistance Retribution, which is a game released from the series that was on the PlayStation 3. I had a moment of thinking, what was it released on again? Yes. So that is my PlayStation Portable game collection as it is today, and there are still a handful of Atlus titles that I would like to have in this collection. Thank you as always for watching. Thank you to all of the new subscribers that have been signing up recently and all of the comments that I've had from people recently. I don't encourage people to subscribe to this channel. You are free to make that choice if you would like to, but I do enjoy interacting with people when I put these videos out. Catch you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Peace.